Hello, my dear students. Welcome to the class. Today we are going to solve 10 questions from the chapter Morphology of Flowering Plants. And you know very well that this chapter is very easy if you learn all the examples which are given in NCERT. Right? So please revise them and let's practice the questions. Okay, first question you can see here. They have asked in the ovary of a flower, the ovules were present on the central axis and the septa are absent. This flower can be of, and the options are pea, tomato, mustard, and dianthus. So, what do you think? In this question, they have given you already central axis, ovules inside the ovary, they are attached on the central axis, right? And septa is absent. Okay, septa is a plural word, sorry. So septa are absent. Okay, so there is no septa and all the ovules are attached on central axis. Okay, so if I want to draw, okay, how I can draw this kind of flower? Just assume that this is the section, transverse section of an ovary, right? This is the transverse section of an ovary, and in the center there is a tissue. Okay, you can call this as central axis, and the placenta is born on this central axis. Okay, and to this placenta what is present, what is attached? Ovules are attached. Okay, just for your understanding, I'm drawing what is written in the text in case of a in a diagram, so that you can understand. These are the ovules, and this red color thing which I have drawn, this is placenta, right? And you can see this ovary is not having any septa. This is unilocular ovary. Okay, understood. This kind of placentation is called free central placentation. If this is the TS of the ovary, okay, if the same ovary, if you see the longitudinal section, LS, okay, you will be observing it like this. This will be the central axis, parenchymatous tissue, and to this you will see placenta will be born and the ovules will be attached like this. Understood? Okay, same section, if I cut like this, I will be able to witness something like this. So here they are asking about free central placentation. Okay, and can you name the two examples which are written in NCERT for free central placentation? It is, first is dianthus and the second one is primrose, right? Dianthus and primrose. So what's the answer? Option number 4. Understood? Okay. The swollen leaf base in some plants like pea and bean is called what? Okay. So leaf base is the most important part of leaf, right? Remember, there are different parts of leaf: leaf base, petiole, leaf lamina, apex, right? So leaf base is the first part of leaf by which the leaf is attached to the main stem, right? This leaf base sometimes can be modified. Okay, and this modified leaf base can be of two types. Sometimes it can become swollen, okay, and sometimes it will become sheathing. Okay, swollen type of leaf base is called pulvinous. Okay, you will see this kind of leaf base in leguminous plants. Okay, like pea and bean. Remember, they belong to Fabaceae, right? And sheathing type of leaf base you will see in grasses, right? In banana you will see. Okay, and this sheathing can be either partially or wholly, completely. completely encircling the stem or partially half encircling the stem. Okay, these are the two modifications of leaf base. So in pea and bean, which are leguminous plant, which type of leaf base is there? The leaf base in this condition becomes swollen like this. Okay, this swollen leaf base is called pulvinous leaf blade. So option number 2. Okay, now pick the odd one with respect to the functions of root. What is not the function of root? Roots provide proper anchorage to the plants, correct. They are acting like you can say reserve food material structures where you can store the reserve food material, correct, right. Absorption of water and minerals from the soil, correct. But is there anything like this in which you have learned that roots are responsible for spreading the branches, bearing the leaf and flowers and fruits? No, right? This is true for what? This is true for stem. This is the function of stem. So this is odd feature. Okay. Now, here two statements are given to you. You have to choose whether both the statements are correct. One is correct, other is wrong, like that. Okay. So read the following statements and choose the correct option. In the racemose inflorescence, flower is never born at the apex. Okay, this is true or not? Two types of inflorescence you have learned. One is called racemose, another is called cymose. In racemose inflorescence, what you have learned? Let's suppose this is inflorescence axis, right? So here in this on this inflorescence axis, the flower will be born like this. Old flower here, then new flower, then newest, right, or you can say youngest flower, right. But axis is never terminated into flower. The tip of the main axis continues to grow. So growth shown by racemose type of inflorescence is unlimited, right. So this condition is true for racemose inflorescence, whereas in cymose the tip of the inflorescence axis is terminated into flower, and the new flowers they come from the sides like this kind of condition is called cymose, right. Just think where you will see this. You will see this kind of condition in mustard, right, and in brinjal you will see this kind of condition. Okay, there are plenty of examples, but these are the common examples, that's why I wrote here. So this statement is true or not? The flower tip is never like the inflorescence tip is never terminated into flower. The growth of shoot axis is unlimited. Yes, the growth of shoot axis or inflorescence axis is unlimited. Okay, and the flowers are in basipetal order. This is wrong. Okay, देखो, whenever the young flower are near the apex and the old flowers are near the base, you will call this type of arrangement of flower as acropetal. Right? So what is the arrangement of flower in racemose inflorescence? Acropetal, youngest at the apex and old at the base, right? On the other hand, the opposite is called basipetal, where the oldest is at the apex and young is at the base. Okay, just remember the position of young flower. Young at the apex, it is acropetal. Young at the base, it is basipetal, right? So this statement is false, right? So let's see what are the options given here. Only A is correct. Yes, understood. Why A is correct? Because the tip never terminates into flower. Why B is wrong? Because in this condition where you can see the growth of the shoot axis or inflorescence axis, why it is written shoot axis here? Because you will see flowers are born either on the branch or on the main stem, right? So you can consider it as a shoot axis or inflorescence axis, right? So that particular axis is unlimited, means racemose. Okay, if they wrote limited here, then answer will be like this, option will be correct, right? But they have mentioned unlimited, means they are talking about racemose, right? If they are talking about racemose, the youngest flower at the apex, old at the base, this is not basipetal order, this is arrangement of flowers on the inflorescence axis in acropetal order. Understood? Okay. In which of the following plants auxiliary buds are modified to be protective in function, right? You might have seen that there are certain plants in which you will see sharp, woody, pointed type of structures which are there for protecting the particular plant from any grazer or herbivore, right? So that condition is there where, will you see that in euphorbia? No. Colocasia? No. Eichhornia? No. It should be written in italics, okay? It is there in citrus. Citrus and bougainvillea, these are the two examples given for a protective structure which is sharp, woody and pointed, which is formed by modification of Axillary bud of stem. Okay, this is the modified version of axillary bud. Okay, now in mango, the edible, okay, which part is edible? While in coconut, which part is edible? So you know that in mango there are, see, the layers, or you can say the covering of fruit is called pericarp. Okay, this pericarp is further divided into three. Outermost layer of this pericarp is called epicarp. Then we have middle layer, which is called mesocarp, and then we have endocarp. Okay, you might know very well that in mango this layer is edible. Okay, if I consider mango, okay, this layer is edible, right? If I consider coconut, none of this layer are edible, right? None of these layers are edible. So what is edible in coconut? In coconut, instead of this, you have another tissue which is endosperm, which is edible, right? So what is the answer? Mesocarp and endosperm. Okay. The membranous seed coat is fused with the fruit wall. Okay. Maize, pea, mustard, gram. Always remember, when your seed coat is very thin, okay, seed coat is thin and membranous, right? Thin and membranous, not very thick like in dicots, okay, which is divided into testa and tegmen in dicot. But in monocots, you don't have that condition. There, the seed coat is very thin and membranous, so it is often fused with a fruit wall. Okay, this is fused. Okay, this condition is there in where it is there in maize. Okay, see, pea is dicot, mustard is dicot, gram is also dicot. It's a name of a pulse, right? So maize is monocot, right? And this feature is there in monocots. It is there in wheat, rice, and maize, right? And maize is given in this chapter as an example of a seed coat where it is fused with a fruit wall. Understood? Now, medicinally important plant, belladonna. Okay, it belongs to which family? Belladonna belongs to Solanaceae. Can you write in comments which are the medicinally important plants of lily family and Fabaceae family? Please write in the comments if you know, right? In which of the following plants the flowers cannot be divided into similar halves by any vertical plane passing through the center, right? So this question is from symmetry of flower. There are certain flowers which can be divided into two equal halves, two mirror images, right? And there are certain plants which can never be divided into any equal halves if you cut it through the you can say central line, right? So asymmetrical flowers which cannot be divided into similar halves, example is kanna. Whereas chili and bean, right? Chili is having which kind of symmetry? Actinomorphic symmetry. And bean is having which kind of symmetry? Zygomorphic symmetry. Understood? Okay. Now, a pair of leaves arise from each node and lie opposite to each other. Question is very good. Okay, they are talking about arrangement of leaf on the stem or branch, that is called phyllotaxy. So when you will see that a pair of leaf means two leaves are present at each node opposite to each other, this kind of phyllotaxy is called opposite phyllotaxy, right? And what are the example of opposite phyllotaxy? Guava and calotropis, right? Guava and calotropis, these are the two examples. And you can see calotropis is mentioned here. You will tell me what are the examples of alternate phyllotaxy and world phyllotaxy, right? Austonia is an example of world phyllotaxy. Okay. China rose, mustard, sunflower example of alternate phyllotaxy, right? Understood. So these were our 10 questions which we needed to discuss today. I hope you have understood. Please revise this chapter. We will be bringing more sessions for you so that you can do more practice of questions before going to your NEET exam. Thank you.